Good evening, folks. And today we're going to talk about something that is a little different. Well, actually, not necessarily different, but something that is new. Alright? Scanner frequencies. Now, we all know how to do, like, scanners, and we all know how to download them. Now, we all know how scanners get downloaded. I will do a download of frequencies on an upcoming day here before too long. It'll be a good one. Now, I will show you how you correct frequencies, how you correct something. Do correction. Now, this is about creation of marks and and why it was created. Now, back in the good old days when we had all our normal analogs was, I'm going to show you a piece of paper here. This is normally what you would normally see. You would go to radio reference. First off, before you even do that, before we start, hit the like button, hit the bell for notifications, and then you'll know how the rest of it goes. Okay, now, what you see here, now disregard the mech frequencies part, but that's just for a later thing. Now, see all these numbers right down through here. This is what you call a simulcast. A simulcast is what you would get. Now, if you write all these frequencies down in order, numerical order, that means you can actually you'll be able to hear it. Because if you don't print it out in numerical order, you won't be able to hear your frequency. Now, back to what I was saying. If you would only be able to see one frequency. You wouldn't be able to see them all. But with the simulcast, that's how you get your digital frequencies. Because MARCS is digital. Fully digital. Digital literally to the max of where it is literally beyond recognition. Now, back in 1990, it became a new thing known as, where they call it a thing of, back in 1990, the Shady Side flood occurred. And came an idea of, back in those good old days, and then 1993 Lucasville prison riot is what provoked the idea for the MARCS system. But you're asking, how did all this even become a thing? Well, it's really simple. Multi-Agency Radio Communication System is actually what MARCS stands for. Now, MARCS is actually can be a very complicated system if you don't know what you're doing. But MARCS is also very difficult. It can also be easy. It all depends how you use it. I mean, I've dealt with this for I don't know how long. I've been doing this since 2004. I've been dealing with these radios since 2004. But you can only get like certain kind of digital kind of systems. I mean, Columbus Fire Department is totally different. Not Columbus Fire Department, but City of Columbus is literally all of that. And if you want to listen to Columbus, great. If you want to listen to, like, others, great. That's totally up to you, how you want to listen to Columbus. But back in 2000, literally everything was analog back in the good old days. Analog is only one way. You only have one frequency only. But with all these multi-frequencies like I showed you, that's how MARCS works. And back in the good old days, you can actually contact through another county. If you're a neighboring agency, you can actually turn your radio around like that over to that channel, or that frequency over to that channel, and be able to talk with that other department. And that's how the fire service works. You'd be able to switch that frequency and talk to that fire department. Same with police department. They'd be able to switch that channel to talk to that police department. Now, if you were to switch that over to another fire department in another county some don't have that capacity to do that. Because they don't go in that county that often. So, unless it's absolutely necessary. That's literally how that works. So, that's where the MARCS comes into play. Because in a MARCS channel, you can actually switch over to that channel and actually pick up that channel quicker. Where on analog, you can't. You can't even switch over there. Analog, you can't switch over to that channel. Because you don't have the capacity to go over there. I mean, that's literally how that works. You can figure that part out. You can understand how analog works versus actual radio capacities. Versus actual digital. I mean, digital is like high capacity. Where analog is like only a single and everything else. I mean, you can easily look at that and it's literally like you're working at very small range and you're literally not really working at a very high range of work. But considering that scanners can pick up literally anything on scene, I mean, Columbus has different fire grounds. You can literally land on like one thing at a time. They have multi-fire grounds on Columbus, where Lancaster only has like one. Other counties have only one fire ground or two or multi when it comes to MARCS. I mean, it all depends how they want to line it up. Now, I will speak with you about that a little later on in another video when it finally comes together. With that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.